Peace, everybody. It's your boy Let's Talk. We back with another video. Alright, guys. So, I just was recently talking about, Milton. Milton about to touch down south of America, the border, state of Florida to be exact. And they caught in this one, I think a category 3 or 4, something like that. Maybe even 5. But y'all know it. Once you get above category 3, this is all pretty much the same. Those are bad. And the mayor down there in southern one of those counties in southern Florida, I think it was Tampa, she was telling people look, if y'all don't leave right now, you will die. That was her exact words. It wasn't no sugarcoating, it was nothing. It was just, plain and simple, straight to the point. And I want to talk about this because you got Governor Ron DeSantis down there. He's doing everything he can to evacuate millions of people leaving the state. It's just hard. You see videos of people showing how the traffic is. People are stuck in traffic and everything. But more so, Ron DeSantis was saying how President Biden, he actually is doing everything he can to help out Ron DeSantis and to help out the people in Florida. And, so it won't be a loss of life. Right now, we just dealt with Helene about 2 weeks ago, 12, 13 days ago. And as of right now, the numbers of people who have been deceased due to that storm is still rising every single day. They still finding people. Right now, it's reported over 230 people lost their lives in Helene. And they saying that Milton is going to be far worse than Helene can ever think of. And Helene already claimed over 200 lives. So that's crazy. But Biden is helping. DeSantis, he said that Biden, he's deploying medical aid down there. A little bit of funding, soldiers, anything he can to do to help out down there and evacuate people, the Coast Guards that he's doing. And it's have y'all noticed during the last month and a half or so, ever since they announced Kamala Harris as the new presidential candidate, when Joe Biden stepped down forcefully, let's say allegedly, before that, but allegedly he was forced out. It seemed like Joe Biden now has been defying the Democrats and defying Kamala Harris and kind of throwing a little sneak diss at her and doing everything he can do to help out before his last days in office. And you take the good with the good and the bad with the bad. It's just funny because it's all right, it takes for him to be forced out. Because, Nancy Pelosi and all them, they didn't want him in there. They're he too old. And thanks to that debate that Trump and Biden had, all that stuff was revealed. That he was, not coherent enough to be president again to run the next 4 years. So they was trying to get him back in so they can replace him with Kamala. But that plan didn't work out. So, they had to do what they had to do now. But because he was forced out, he all right, forget y'all. Now I'm going to help out the Republicans. And it seemed like he is. He even went so far as to actually put on a MAGA hat. Is Joe Biden a Republican now? That's my question. Is he? Or is he just doing this for revenge to the Democratic Party? I don't know. I mean, this is out of the realm of something that Joe and stuff usually do. And maybe just some type of old man senile thing. He's old and senile now, so he just don't care. He's gonna do what he's gonna do. But the left, they don't like it. They don't, because they are only offering people $750 in North Carolina who's suffering from Helene. But Biden, he's not trying to do that. He's trying to come in and really help out for the Florida. What do you call it? Floridians, that's how you say it. The natives of the state of Florida. Let's say that. But I just find it, uh, I found it interesting, but I also find it funny that Biden is now doing this now. And not funny like on the sense of to him. I find it funny because now the Democratic Party is starting to get the taste of their own medicine. And now the guy that they used and abused, now he's turning on them. And like, all right, forget y'all. I'm going to help out the people during his last tenure of being president because the rest of the administration, they ain't doing nothing. So he like, I got to do it. And it sounds so funny saying all this because he is the president of the United States. So it's like, well, who else going to do it? But at the same time, how many times we done said over the last 4 years that he's not running the country, that someone else is? So the simple fact that he's actually out and about and trying to make something happen, just speaks volume of how pissed off he is at the establishment that they stepped him aside and put in Kamala Harris, who's, in my opinion, a lot more incompetent than he is. I mean, maybe she's a little more coherent because of she's younger than him. But as far as incompetence, I believe that Joe is a lot more competent than she is. And even at the old age that he is and becoming senile and, maybe signs of dementia or something, he's actually still out here trying to make a change and do something, even if it is to spite the Democratic Party and Kamala Harris. So I look at it like it's a win-win situation regardless. But I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all think Joe Biden is now starting to have more conservative views during his last days of his presidency? Or he just doing it out of spite? Y'all let me know. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.